In the wild, each morning begins with the hunger of one wild animal and ends with the death of another. We often see that the big animal kills the small animal, but this is not possible every time because sometimes the luck can cheat and the prey falls on the hunter himself. There are many animals in the animal kingdom that are known for their self-defense mechanisms or real superpowers, and one of them is the electric eel. A 200-year-old myth is a myth no longer. Scientists have confirmed that electric eels can indeed jump out of the water and deliver a lethal shock to whatever unlucky animal, or person, chose to reach for the eel. On a field trip to the Amazon in the 19th century, a biologist claimed to have seen electric eels burst out of the water to attack his horses. The shock they delivered was supposedly powerful enough to shock the horse to death, a feat that his peers could not believe. He certainly wasn't able to catch a video on his iPhone of the leaping eels, so his claim remained unproven for centuries. New research findings show that he was not exaggerating or making the story up. Using fake human arms and crocodile heads inserted into a shallow pool with an electric eel swimming around, scientists easily saw that they did not shy away from jumping out of the water to make their electrical attack. When an eel delivers an electrical shock to stun its prey while underwater, the electricity successfully shocks its prey, allowing the eel to approach and devour it without any trouble. However, when a shock is delivered outside of water, directly to the surface of prey, the direct contact with the electrical shock is enough to completely kill the prey. The lesson here: definitely don't go fishing for electric eels with your bare hands. If the 19th century Amazonian field tripper was right about the leaping eels, then he was probably also not lying about the part where the eel's electric shock killed his horses. How do electric eels work? An animal being able to produce electricity is both terrifying and fascinating. Electric eels can produce up to 600 volts of electricity. That's more than enough to kill their prey and deter predators. The rest of their vital organs sit crammed into about 20% of their body. Even when the eels aren't hunting, they are emitting small pulses of electricity. They have notoriously bad eyesight, so the pulses act as a navigation system.
Yeah! Oh my...
What are electric eels? Electric eels consist of three species. There is the original electric eel, Electrophorus electricus. There is Vari's electric eel, Electrophorus vari. Then, there is Volta's electric eel, Electrophorus voltae. Electric eels can grow up to 6 to 8 feet. The electric eel has a slender body that resembles that of a snake. Their thick bodies have no scales and is smooth. The top of their body is dark gray to brown, while their underside is a dark yellowish orange. Like true eels, electric eels do not have pelvic fins. Unlike true eels, they don't have dorsal fins, but they have a reduced caudal fin. Instead of a dorsal fin, they have a long anal fin that stretches across the length of their body. The anal fin helps them to swim forwards and backward. Did you know that electric eels are not actually eels? Despite their eel-like bodies, they are actually a species of knifefish native to the Amazon and Orinoco River basins. But, if you already knew that, you probably didn't know that electric eels are capable of a powerful leaping attack that allows them to deliver an even more powerful shock. When electric eels are in the water, their shock is not very effective against land-based predators. When electric eels emit electricity, their shock dissipates around them, and it loses its damaging potential. As a result, you could reach into the water behind the eel and not feel much of anything. Electric eels do not like this. To combat this dilemma, electric eels wield their most powerful weapon, their deadly chin. Leaping out of the water at a potential predator, they press their powerful chin against their attacker's appendages and glide as far up their attacker's body as possible. This allows them to deliver a devastating shock that will make a predator forget its hunger in a heartbeat. Interestingly, this is not the only method electric eels use to increase the effectiveness of their electric output. They can also curl themselves up to connect their positive chin and negative tail to stun or kill prey. The moral of the story: don't mess with electric eels. Even if you think you're safe out of the water, these shocking fish will find a way to hurt you, if you attempt to hurt them. If you don't believe us, just watch this electric eel kill a ravenous caiman. Shocking footage, literally. An unlucky alligator had his last meal when he decided to bite into an electric eel. The eel flops on the muddy banks of an unidentified waterway as the alligator eyes its prey. The gator eyes its prey with hungry eyes, not knowing what's about to happen. Its appetite aroused, the gator finally snaps its jaws over the slithery eel, only to be stunned. Though it is rare to see the eel manage to wrap around and kill the croc. Usually, the eel will simply use its shocking power to deter the caiman from attacking. Crocodilians are clearly not safe from the shocking power of electric eels, and humans should beware. These eels can indeed jump out of the water and deliver a lethal shock to whatever unlucky animal, or person, chooses to reach for the eel. So, if you enjoyed the video, then like the video and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.
A message from Japan. All you need is a tank, some water and a very long eel to make your energy entirely pollution-free.